Hello again everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the VelocityOne Flight control system, released about 6 months ago now by TurtleBeach. They've been kind enough to send me a copy, ask my opinion and to share it with you guys. So share your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe as well while you're here. That's the outside of the box. I'm not going to do an unboxing or anything like that. I've done a short recently, a quick 15-second snippet of grabbing it out of the box and showing it off as a bit of a teaser, so do check that out if you've not done so already as well. And we'll get straight into it because there's quite a lot to cover. So here's my rather modest flight sim setup, and I've just spent 7 minutes by the clock getting all this setup collected. It's got a great little clamp mode down the bottom, but it's also got some strips underneath so that you can glue it to whatever surface you want. And the throttle system just clicks right in, and instantly I had a little play with this and it feels fantastic, really nice. It's got the Cessna style throttles, so push pull, and of course then the big airliner throttles there as well. And it also comes with a little trim wheel just there, so you can configure your trim for your aircraft depending on which one you're flying, and your clamp controls are all in here with a handy Allen key as well, making it really easy to install. Down the back then, you've got two USB cables. Red goes straight to the PC and blue connects straight here into the throttle system itself. First impressions, I think it looks fantastic. One thing that's really good about this is the fact that the panel there are interchangeable, so you've got a couple of different options and you can set it up as you wish. And there's also a control panel here which will let you go through your different profiles. So there is a vast amount of buttons on this, so really nice actually. The build quality is fantastic, it feels good, it's got a nice weight to it, and the yoke system is actually really quite good as well. So far, very impressed, but we've got to see what it's like in the sim of course.
Okay, so with everything switched on then, we've got the display switched on, and one thing I really liked is the quick start guide that's included in the package, and it gives you a really easy step-by-step instructions to help you get started in the quickest way possible. And on the flip side, a lot of default keybinds as well. Really nice touch from TurtleBeach. So we can go through the main menu, we scroll down to input mode, select it with the tick button, we switch that across to PC mode, select it with the tick, and then it will restart, like so. You'll know that it's done because at the bottom of the screen on the front of the yoke, it will say input mode, PC. It also gives you your firmware information too, so you know if you need to update or not. The TurtleBeach Control Center will tell you whether you have a firmware update available for you. Okay, so we're in the TurtleBeach Control Center now, and we're going to go ahead and look at setting all this up. So VelocityOne Flight on the left. Please plug your controller set firmware update mode. And I've just done that on the controller. It's now refreshing itself basically, and you can see it's synced to the control center on the PC. And it's going to upgrade now to the latest firmware 1.1.0. And you can press A on the controller, which is quite cool, or you can just hit update on the PC. Build wise, it's made of plastic, but actually it's quite a nice feeling of plastic as well. It's not sort of cheap like the T-Flight HOTAS X that I was using before, that I always used to sort of talk about. Great starter kit that was, but with a single axis throttle it does become quite difficult in some circumstances with some aircraft. So this is a huge upgrade for me. I've been in the market for a different throttle yoke system for a little while now, and with stock issues and things like that, it's delayed me actually choosing something. And of course TurtleBeach released this. It got my interest very early on, and naturally I wanted to try it out. Normal selling price is about £350 in the UK. Of course that may change in the future depending on where you watch this. Okay, so we're now spawned into Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've been fiddling with the settings for about an hour or so now, but I've finally got what I want with the Twin Otter, and actually it's probably what I envisaged doing when I received this. So I've been able to set throttles 1 and 2 for idle to max thrust. We've then got reverse thrust like so, which then sinks back to close. I've got the props, which can be increased, decreased between 0 and 100, and then of course we can just manually flick to feather, though I might change those. And then fuel condition levers are linked to the mixture on the throttle as well. Awesome. The yoke itself, pull back, push forwards and left and right, and it literally is mirroring absolutely every little movement that I'm making with the throttle here, and roughly the same sort of speed as well. So that is awesome, really liking this. Very much looking forward to checking it out as well on live streams. So if you've got the Aerosoft CRJ and you're wondering how to calibrate the throttles or which settings to choose for the TurtleBeach VelocityOne Flight, then you head into the EFB inside the flight deck and you can set the calibration like so. At the moment I've got it set throttles 1 and 2 for the dual axis, 3 and 4 don't do anything for the twin jet aircraft, and you can see there engine 1 and 2. I've tried to get them to match. Engine 2 I found was a little bit off, so I took a bit more time just aligning that with the setting of engine 1 there as well. We've got it all set, and actually it works quite nicely now. And for the A32NX, it's the same thing. I've had to recalibrate the throttles, but again, it's been really easy to do it. Into settings, sim options, detents, calibrate. Again, because I'm using throttle 1 and 2, we've selected independent axis, we've turned that on so we've got individual throttle controls. If you actually want to just control it with one, you can go ahead and turn independent axis off and just use one of the throttle controls instead. But we've got 4 to play with. We'll use 2 as per, of course, the real options in the aircraft there. Idle set at the bottom, climb gate, nice little range of 0.1 either side for these. Flex just above 069 to 089, and then of course toga again right at the top, and then you hit save and apply once you've got it all happy, and set as you wish. So I've spent quite a bit of time setting the customizable presets, the buttons, and one thing I quite like about this is the fact that you get a sheet of clear plastic stickers which include things like parking brakes, arm spoilers, auto throttle landing gear, reset view, increase decrease flaps, that sort of thing. So you can set your buttons as you wish, and you can basically apply the stickers so that you've got a visual memo as to what they are as well. I've set different profiles up now for airliners and general aviation aircraft, so that now I can control the mixture and the prop as well as the throttle as well, as you can see there. So very impressed with this. The build quality is fantastic. It reacts to the sim very nicely as well from what I've seen so far. Now of course I will be using this over the next couple of weeks, so I'm going to be putting the TurtleBeach VelocityOne Flight to the test through live streams in various different aircraft, and no doubt I'll be tweaking a couple of these customizable icons, buttons, switches and that sort of thing, just to get it all how I like it. But a massive upgrade in comparison to the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS X that I've had previously. All the links are in the description down below if you do want to get your hands on this fantastic hardware for the Microsoft Flight Simulator, whether you're on PC or indeed Xbox. As always, share your thoughts in the comments below, be sure to hit like and subscribe as well, and I hope to see you join me for a live stream in the near future. Thank you very much for watching and take care.